Baby, don't leave me go bodo ibo.
Yeah, what's up guys, my name is Way Forward. Welcome to the third part of my Visual Basic tutorial. And in the previous tutorial we talked about how to use the message box, and if you haven't watched the previous tutorial, just go to the playlist on my YouTube page and you get the previous videos. So in here today we'll be talking about how to write a simple program, let's say an arithmetic program like that. So first of all, I need to remove this, so let me just clear away what I have in here. So now this is how your program looks like when you have loaded the application. Just load Visual Basic and then you write the program name and then you click on OK to get this window. So now let's get started. So we'll be writing a program to add up two numbers. The numbers will be inputted in the text box. So let's go by doing that. So the first thing here is to use a text box, which is the text box 1, and also the text box 2, and also a button to display the output. You can see. So now let's say we are doing a simple calculator, which is going to add up two numbers, and then we can then move further by showing the multiplication and the division of the numbers. So let me just change this text to solve, and then let me use a label also to identify each of the text box. So this label, the text is gonna be num1, and also here is gonna be num2. So let me just adjust this to make it look neater. So what will be inputted in the first box is the first number, and the second box is going to hold the third number. So now what this program is going to do is it is going to get the text in here, get the text here, sum the text together, and then display the output. I believe you get the algorithm. So for a user to operate, the user will have to input the first number and input the second number, then click on the solve. But looking at the background of this program, what the application is going to do in between is going to get what is in this text, sum it together, and display it with a message box. I believe you all understand how that works. So to begin this operation, we need to double click on this button to perform the instruction as I said earlier. Let me put this in the middle. So when you double click on this, you get this. So now this is the method that holds all the commands to be used by the button. So now the first thing we need to do in here is to declare two variables, which is going to hold the first number and also the second number. And to declare a variable, we need to use the keyword dim, dim, which means declaration. So basically you can just go to my YouTube channel and check my console tutorial. That will actually help you more in the coding aspects of the GUI, because I believe to start with GUI, then you must have done a little thing about the console. But nevertheless, I will try to fix everything up so it will be easier for you guys. So now to declare the first variable, which is going to be dim num1 as integer, and also dim num2 as integer. So after you've declared the two variables, then the next thing is to pass in the value in the text box into the variable. So it's going to be num1 equals, the first text box is going to be text box 1. As I told you earlier, all the text box will be brought to you sequentially. So it's going to be text, sorry, I'm placing my laptop on my lap, so it's not really balanced here. Text box 1 dot test. That's it. That's to accept the value into the num1. And also still the same process, Control C to copy and Control V. Sorry, I like copying a lot, as in I hate typing the same thing all over again. That's text box 2. So once this 2 value has been passed in here, then we also need a variable to sum up the 2 numbers, which I haven't declared, so I'm going to declare it now. It's going to be dim, what am I doing, it's going to be dim sum as integer. So in here, sum is going to be sum equals num1 plus num2, as you can see. So we need to use this message box to display the output. Message box dot show. What is it going to show? It's going to show sum. So you can see what we have written here. So you can see now we declared the variable we'll be using, then we accepted the value into the variable we declared here. So this is how to get the text. It's just like just get the text in this one and store it in this. You can see, get the text in the text box 2 and store it here. So sum is gonna, this can be any variable name. It's not because I am summing the 2. It can be anything. Let me just name this to Ibadan. So you can see it can be anything. Then this is gonna be Ibadan. So it's not because I am summing, they are just variable name. This can just be a name entirely. So you can see what I'm saying. So now let's run the program and see the output of this. So the program is running. Then the first number we're gonna put here is gonna be 2. Then it's gonna be 5. Then I believe the output should be 7. So clicking on this, you can see we got 7. That's 5 plus 2 is 7. Let's run this again by typing different numbers. Here also solve. Oh, I said an integer. Okay, that's an error. It shouldn't be more than the expected value. So let me run this program again. Make sure you are not dividing by 0. Okay, so welcome back. The reason why I got the error was because I was using integers as a number and the length of what I was pressing was actually long. So it has a limit for integers. So let's still working on integers, and we have this and 111, and then you can solve this. So when you are inputting a number which is let's say it's greater than a million, then I would advise you to change the data type to long. So in the next tutorial, I'm going to show you the basic data type of Visual Basic. So by then you should be able to know which of the data type you have to use. You can see represented integer, represent a 32-bit sign integer. So let me type long and see what's up with long. Where is the over? You can see a 64 bits. So a long can still accept a longer length of value. So this is how to basically write a simple program to add up 2 numbers. If you actually want to multiply 2 numbers, then you can just use the asterisk as the multiplication sign, then 3 here and then 3 here, then you should have a 9. So in order to make the output more interactive, then you can come here and say, let's use the quotation mark and then the ampersand sign as the and. So just come here and say the multiplication of the 2 numbers are, you can see. So let's run this and see. We have 3 and also 3, then solve. The multiplication of the two numbers are 9. So you can see what I'm saying. This is how to add a text to the message box to make the output more interactive. So you get that. So if you also want to divide, then you can use the / sign for your division. So I think I've been able to be more explanatory on this, and in the next tutorial we'll be going deeper into the tutorial. Thank you for watching, and always remember to subscribe on my channel. It's the Way Forward Academy. Peace out.
Beats by Fame Kids.